Hey friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. That's one of those late nighters, right? I had too many cars today and I promised that this 2019 Tacoma will have done new custom fog lights. One of them is already installed. Do you see the yellow one? Right? That's the new one. I want to just share it with you. You guys, if you own these vehicles, you want to modify them, I know that. And this is the set, right? So I look on the paperwork, I'm like, well, 2019 Tacoma is not included in it. So I'm not even sure if I can finish it. But I have already one installed. It's the one here. I did the wiring and everything, and so far so good. It's already shining. So this is what you get, right? Incredible LEDs. Now because it's for so many models, it needs to be put together for different vehicles differently, right? In my case, I have to create these mounting spots, and these are the brackets. So I will put them on so you can see it and you can understand how this works in the case you are interested for the same upgrade. And the one on the driver's side I installed through this area. That's how I got in. Let me check if there is another way on the other side. There are huge openings here in the top. So, as you can see, I can easily reach that fog light. I can find that one screw which is holding it in the place, and I will be able to remove it. That's not a problem. Before I will replace both sides, let me show you here the difference between the new and the old, or old and new. I can easily look in the old one, right? It's good there, but there's no way for me to look direct in the new yellow one. It's just way too bright, right, for the human eye. So I should be able, there should be enough space. Oh yeah, look at that. The passenger side fog light is out. And this is one of those that if you do it first time, it takes you forever, right? But if you will be doing the second car, it will probably take less than an hour. So the whole installation is, these are two grooves where the light goes in, and only on the other side there is the holding screw. Now you will start getting grasp on it, right? So if I point it out, right, this is the light on the passenger side. Two grooves which you are not using any screws, it goes just in, and here on the top one Phillips screw. So this will be my new light, right? You see the orientation, so I have to replicate using these two brackets the same mounting areas. And these are supply screws. All you need is hex number 4, right? There is even supplied thread locker on that thread. So I'm creating that first bracket. I have both brackets installed, right, with that one screw. Let's compare them, right, if they are matching. It's the slope of the lens. And look, if you look from above, these brackets and these holes are perfectly matching. And it's mounted on the top hole. For some reason, the other one is not used. If you will ever do it by yourself, decides to do this improvement, a hint for you for removal, which I cannot film, it's inside down there, right? First unclip the electrical connector and then remove the screw. It's way easier that this will be hanging there and you are trying to disconnect it and it will fall down and so on. So you have a fog light with the brackets, you can go inside, but this connector, because it's made for so many applications, doesn't fit 2019 Tacoma, which is here behind me. But this supplied connector, this does. This will click in that factory wiring harness. So they supply you with all these parts, and you just have to carefully figure out what will be the way to hook it. So this is a clicker, right? So basically, I hope you can see it. You just put this inside. Yep, what's happening there? There is a little chunk of this rubber, so I will need to remove it first because the rubber is already on these connectors. One of these holes, only one of them had left this brown thing, right? So now I'm going to slide these two. These are the weather protective rubber parts, right? I can finish clicking this. Alright, it went easier before. I don't know why. When you film something, it's not so easy, but it's okay. We will make it happen, right? So this is ready. Now I have this extension to the Tacoma wiring harness, right? Correctly, this goes only one way. Everything is fine. I'm just double, triple checking and carefully wiggling it together. Right click, you heard it. And that harness has that extension which will finally go into the factory. So I will go ahead, put my hand all the way down there. These are going in, and here on top I will use that small Phillips screw, right? That's all what it's holding there, right? Such a screw. So I will install it, click the harness, and let's see the results. And last but not least, since I created longer wiring harness, I use the zip ties, right, to secure the wires so they don't cut on something or they don't just produce a rattling sound. It was a long day. It's like 8:30. I had enough today. So let's go and look how it looks like and enjoy the fruits of their labor. I'm not sure what that footage of the drive-by show you, but I have to tell you what's happening in the cabin when you put those fog lamps. It's crazy. Let me show you. Let's hop in and let's go somewhere where it's dark. You have to see this. And as you can see, we are filming this in Humboldt County, right? Northern California. Humboldt County, it's pretty foggy. So this was a perfect day to install these fog lights, right? And let's go where it's the dark. Around the shop there's a bunch of lights and it's kind of ruining this. Well, that person showed up in the right time, huh? He's looking for brewery. It's a magnet. Okay, that is South G. That's a stretch of absolutely dark road. I have to show you the difference, because when I put it on, my eyes almost popped out of my head. That was unreal. So look at this. It's foggy, right? You see the brights? Well, you don't see much. The camera, I guess there's a problem with it. So back to the normal, and now the fog lights. Pew! Look, even the camera works suddenly. And you put it off. Now it's working. You put it bright, it's losing the focus. But look at it down. Look at this. Now I understand why my friend invested in it. I have no idea how much he paid for it. Oh yeah, and with the brights it goes off. That's correct, right? The fog lights only works with the low beams. I'm absolutely amazed, and I'm pretty sure even with the worst skeptic must say this is cool. So I'm heading back. There's a car coming on the other direction. Let's also film that with the passerby, right? Awesome. I totally dig it. I love this improvement. So here you got it, another great video from Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I gotta get going back home or wife will kill me that I didn't make a dinner, right? So thank you for watching and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. See you later, my friend.